Welcome to Shom Machshav on the Daf. We're holding in Zevachim Daf Nunei. The Mishnah and Amud Aleph tells us that Todah is eaten for 1 day and 1 night. Even though Todah is similar to Shelamim, and Shelamim, as we see later in the Amud, you eat for 2 days and a night. Todah in that regard is different. They eat it for 1 day and 1 night. Why is Todah different? Why is Todah eaten only for 1 day and a night, and not for the full 2 days and a night that Shelamim is eaten? So famously, the Netziv in Parashat Tzav says, Dover Nifla Moed, a concept, an idea of what is Todah all about. Says the Netziv, Tachlis Todah sheba al neis hu kedilisaper chazdei Hashem shegom al olav. The Todah is to thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And thanking HaKadosh Baruch Hu requires to speak about the chasodim that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave us. And before we continue with the Netziv, I in the Zoyar in Pashas Boy, Daf Aleph Amud Aleph, that says when a person has to go and always speak and say in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu all the miracles that happened to him. So the Zohar adds, why you have to do that? HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows what He gave you. Why you have to go and speak it out? So the Zohar says that when a person speaks out the Todah that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave him, so now all the Palmalia Shemala, all the Malachim up there in Shemayim get together and they also moed to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So there's a special union to speak out the different nisim that HaKadosh Baruch Hu did. The Maya says psukim all over. Sichu b'chol niflo isov. Ve'isapru maisov berino. Several psukim that one has to go and praise HaKadosh Baruch Hu in public. The Briskerov on Parshas Yisro, the Briskerov the stencil, he explains that says Moshe Rabbeinu, when he spoke to his father-in-law Yisro, it says Yisaper Moshe lechostes kol asher asa Hashem l'pari. He told all the nisim which Baruch did to Am Yisrael. So explains the Briskerov, when someone gets a nes, so not only has to be moed to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, but he has to tell everybody about the nes that happened. So when Am Yisrael received the nes, there was nobody to tell. Everybody experienced the nes. Telling means to tell others that we were not part of the nes. When Yisro came, that was the opportunity for Moshe Rabbeinu to tell somebody from the outside all the nisim that happened and to be mekayim the sipur. So that's the idea that the Torah says, Vaysaper Moshe lechostai. He was mekayim the second din of sipur of the nes. So the Netziv continues and says, based on that, the pasuk says, Lecho esbach zevach toido uveshem Hashem heko nidorai laHashem hashalim nigdo no lechol amoy. So it says the Netziv, you have two things over here. Lecho esbach zevach toido, but then nigdo no lechol amoy. One thing is to go say thank you to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and the other thing is to go and speak to everybody else and say about the great nisim that HaKadosh Baruch Hu did. So Yimeli says the Netziv, that is the reason why HaKadosh Baruch Hu said that the Korban Todah needs to be eaten for 1 day and a night. But when you have limited time to eat a full animal, one will have to come and invite so many more people to help him finish the animal, to finish the entire meat of this korban within such a short amount of time. He's going to have to invite more people. He'll be mekayim korban todah berabbim. The Netziv adds, that's why by korban todah you have lechem chometz. You have chometz coming with it, because it's much easier to eat lechem than to eat matzah. That's the ikar ha'achila. So I want to be able to eat good with a lot of people, and that's why you have limited time to do it. Very, very similar to the Netziv, already says the Barbanel in Parashat Tzav. And the Barbanel adds that in Korban Todah there's so much bread. There's 4 different types of bread, as we'll see. Because we want to have so many people coming, eating, consuming the meat and the bread. And the Barbanel says, if one will not invite his friends, so within a day and a night, he will have so much leftover he's going to have to get rid of. It's going to be embarrassing. He's going to say, why are you throwing away so much meat and bread? He's going to say, I had a Suda Soidol, and you did not invite me? You didn't invite your friends? So that will cause somebody to bring and invite more people and to be mefarsim the nes, the hoidol more. That's why Korban Todah is limited in order to have more of a pirsum. Another mahalach just to mention over here is the Imre Emes. The Imre Emes says another reason, that the reason Korban Todah you can eat only for 1 day and a night is because every single day HaKadosh Baruch Hu does new nisim to us. As we say every day in davening, Al nisecha shebechol yoyim imanu. So the nace of yesterday belongs to yesterday. Today is the new nace. So therefore, the Hodah and nace is only for one day and a night. It can't spill over to the next day. Anyone who wants to join or sponsor the Shomachshava Shiurim, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.